on MLB The Show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Texas Rangers.
And now, please welcome your...
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Rangers.
About to get started here, getting the nod on the mound, Jacob deGrom.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
All right, ready to get underway. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
Ohtani.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And that's how this game gets started. And that is out of play. That one misses. Now 1-2. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. And now Teoscar Hernandez. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Always fun watching deGrom go to work on the mound. He's so good, and as a two-time Cy Young Award winner, he's got the honors to back it up. Won those awards in 2018 and 2019, becoming the first National League pitcher to go back-to-back since Clayton Kershaw.
And that's outside. 1-2 to count.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Here's Mookie Betts. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. 2 outs, base is empty. Outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Simeon on the run, sends it over to first. In time, got him, and that'll do it. Back at Globe Life Field, and today's starter, Shohei Ohtani. What's the word on him?
When he's on, Boog, he's really fun to watch. He takes the pressure off entire lineups, and typically he doesn't need a ton of runs in support. No one should be surprised if he settles in and takes full control of this game. That's what he's looking to do for sure.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Top of the order speedster. You'd really like to see him work his way on. He can get around the bases in a hurry, but a little too aggressive, maybe a little anxious.
Stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Smith gathers, throws in time, and the drop third strike leads to the first out. Here's Corey Seager. And he grounds one back up the middle. Oh, he gloves it, fires to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Batting third, the left fielder, Wyatt Langford.
2 outs, base is empty. Wyatt Langford stepping in for the Rangers. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And that's too high. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
2-2 now. And that's outside. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Back in Arlington, and up to the plate is Will Smith. DeGrom back to work. DeGrom, a righty that throws with power. 36 years old, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Langford on the move. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. The batter will be Michael Conforto.
The right fielder, Michael Conforto.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Ball one there. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 1 out, base is empty. And there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. At the plate, Max Muncy.
Max Muncy.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that skips into dirt.
2-0.
Langford makes the play, and that is that. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the second. Now it's the DH, Jock Peterson. That's in there. Strike 1. Late on that fastball.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Hit on the ground to short. Finds his way through, base hit. And a good start to the inning. Up next for the Rangers, Adolis Garcia. Strike 2.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
No ball. 2 strikes.
And that one misses up and in. Ball 1. Got him swinging. And the runner holds. And now it's Jake Berger to hit. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. That clips the corner. Peterson stands at first with 1 out. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there.
On the
Throw to
tag,
second. Tag. And they got him. Battling here as he fouls it away. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the second baseman, Tommy Edman. Taveras hauls it in, and there's 1 away. And Kike Hernandez at the plate.
Number 8, Kike Hernandez.
That one
1-0.
missing inside. Top of the third, no score. That's
2-0.
inside. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. DeGrom puts it away for the out. 2 away now. Now Andy Pajes. First
1-0.
offering in the dirt. Swings through that one for strike one.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
1-1.
Tavares settles under it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Back at Globe Life Field, set for the bottom of the third. Now the third baseman, Josh Young.
The third baseman, Josh Young.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one. Up the middle, Betts. Tosses to first.
Out.
Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Jonah Heim stepping in for the Rangers. 0-1.
From a pitcher's perspective,
No
that's a
ball.
beautiful
1 strike.
splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel,
And that squirts through. And nice work to hold him to a single. Got it back in fast. 1 down. Here's Leody Tavares. The pit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
0-1.
And ball one. Swing and a ground ball. That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
back-to-back singles. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. The timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Chop to third. Muncy. Over to Edman. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. And here's Corey Seager to hit. Grounded out to short in his first trip.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. These days, when you see a ball come off the bat like that, I mean, the first thing you want to know as a spectator, what was the exit velocity? 109 in this case. I mean, that's just impressive, and it's so cool we can get that sort of feedback so instantly in today's game.
And the right-hander deals. And that is downstairs. And it's 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
To the right side. Edman slings to first. They limit the back in Arlington. Start of the fourth. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Shohei Ohtani. Just off the inside edge.
You know, these Dodgers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Swing and a miss. That one at 99. That's strike two. And it chases that one. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Struck out swinging his first time.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. fouled off, and they'll do it again. Popped up. Simeon makes the grab for the second out. And now it's Mookie Betts. Grounded out his first time.
Betts.
Swing and a miss. Blew it by him at 99.
Ball one.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser.
And he got him. Strike three, and that'll retire the side. Bottom four, and now the DH, Jock Peterson.
Leading off for the Rangers, the designated hitter, Jock Peterson.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Muncy makes his way towards it. Makes the catch. One down. And now the right fielder, Adolis Garcia, went down on strikes his first time through. There's a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Strike two.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man aboard now with one away. Next up for Texas, Jake Berger. And that one fouled off. And now the count is even. Man at first, one away. That's down and in.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Here's Josh Young. Grounded out his first time up. Late with the swing there.
0-1.
Garcia off of first with 2 away. Runner breaks early for second, and a step off. And a foul ball. He stays alive. 2 outs. Lifted in the air down the left side. And a base hit. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. That line drive isn't going to light up StatCast or anything like that, but he gets the job done. And he just kind of caught it on a weird spot of the bat, but he didn't get cheated with the swing, that's for sure.
So 2 balls and no strikes.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
On the ground to third. Boots it. He's dead. First and second. 2 out. Taveras digs in now. Pitch misses there. Ball 1. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Misses outside. Ball 2.
2-0 to count.
That one fouled off. fouls one off. 2-2. Good eye in that spot.
Full count.
Broken bat, and it's popped up. Muncy makes the play, and that is the... And we're back. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Will Smith. Just
That's
missed.
the ball.
You know, these Dodgers just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Got him swinging. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Michael Conforto will climb in. Flied out his first time. And that one almost got him. The Dodgers hitless so far in the game. Look out, almost got him upstairs.
Straighten him up a little bit.
So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Here comes Max Muncy. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. A dive. Nice stop. But safe at first despite a terrific stab there. So a man at first. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Tavares running hard to get it. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here is Marcus Semien. 0 for 2 in this one. Slice down the right side. Semien, a former Gold Glove winner, 34-year-old vet, and he was a 6th round draft pick back in 2011. Out to short. Gets it to first. Out. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Here comes Corey Seager.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
That's off the mark, and it's 1-0.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Now the throw to first on the run.
He's out.
Nicely done for the out. Wyatt Langford stepping in for the Rangers. Two down, nobody on. That one off the mark, and now it's even 1-1. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Back at Globe Life Field. All set for the top of the 6th. And now the first baseman, Enrique Hernandez. DeGrom back to work. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pajes. Swinging a foul out of play.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. Back to first, and he's safe. Here's Shohei Ohtani, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that one hit to first, and that's just foul. That one ripped, but foul. Missing inside. Now 1 and 2. With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That one ripped. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. Coming home. Not in time. He's safe.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hand. You let the ball.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Say goodbye to that one. He'll touch them all. And they lead it. It's 3-2.
The pitcher knew as soon as that ball left his fingertips, it was trouble. Right on a platter, right down the heart of the plate. I'm sorry, but big league hitters don't miss that pitch.
One down. And now the shortstop, Mookie Betts. Infield playing him to pull. Second baseman just to the right of the bag. Fastball for a strike.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Swings and misses. Some high cheese for strike 3. The batter now will be Will Smith. Foul ball. Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
The 1-0. Runner takes off. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. 2 outs. Ground ball right side. Simeon toss over to first. That's out number 3. Back in Arlington. Well, we go bottom 6. Now it's the DH, Jock Peterson. Peterson just got a piece of it. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And that one fouled off. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. With the tying run on at first here in the bottom of the 6th. Next offering misses, and the count 1-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And that's a little bit high. Now 2-2.
Now pitching for Los Angeles, number 38, Kirby Yates.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at bat alone. Really
runner on the move. Swings, fouls it off, and he breaks his bat. Makes the grab, throw behind the runner, and they got him doubled off. Jake Berger stepping in for the Rangers. And that's
ball
downstairs. And that is ball 1. And a foul ball. The 1-1 is fouled off. Cut on and missed, and we're back. And here is Max Muncy. That one drifts inside.
No.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. And that's a strike. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Semien out with the second baseman covering.
good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
This to center field. Tavares settles under it. They got it for out number 2. Here's Kike Hernandez. He's 0 for 1. Tavares settles under it. Brings it in. And that is that. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the third baseman, Josh Young. And that one is inside. Little chopper rolls foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. And a count 1-2. In the air, right field. Conforto should have this one. And there's one away. Jonah Heim stepping in for the Rangers. That's to third, and that's a fair ball.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away. And now Marcus Semien steps up in a big spot. And fouled off.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Buddy scrambles back.
There, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and get out of this little jam.
He's safe at third, and the tying run is 90 feet away. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Lifted in the air, right center field. Pajes sizes this one up. Brings it in. Both runners tagging. Now a long throw home. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. We go to the eighth. Here's the center fielder, Andy Pajes. Swing and a ball popped up. Seager makes the grab. One pitch and one out. And next for L.A., Shohei Ohtani. Smoked on the ground a second. And they get Ohtani for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. And now here is Teoscar Hernandez. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
Martin, 38 years old. He joined the team as a free agent.
That's a ball.
Just missed.
1 ball.
2 down,
1
nobody
strike.
on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Lifted in the air, right field. Garcia makes the grab. And that is on to the bottom of the 8th. Now the number 2 hitter, Corey Seager. And that misses. And that's ball 1. Swung on, belted. Hernandez reaching back towards the wall. And out of here. He'll circle the bases. It's 3-3.
What an incredible moment. Momentum swing on that home run, Boog. I mean, it's late in the game, just barely stayed fair, and ties up the ball game. Impressive.
Next to him, Wyatt Langford.
Blake Trinan.
0-1 down. And that one is lifted in the air. Conforto on the move towards foul ground. And there's 1 down. Here is Jock Peterson. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Conforto under it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Adolis Garcia now at the plate. Fouled off down the right side. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Mookie now.
Now pitching for the Rangers, number 62, Robert Garcia.
And a base hit right there. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard.
Waste no time there. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch in your hand.
And it's caught for the out.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Oh, that at bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. That can be a really tough pitch to handle.
Double steal. In the dirt. Throw to second. Safe, and it's a double steal. Both runners move up, 2 in scoring position now, and that takes away the double play. Fought off foul.
Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. Be a big pickoff if he can push a run across.
The 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. With the go-ahead run at third, here at the top of the 9th. Good job to fight that one off.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And the funky Muncie is stifled by the strikeout. And here comes Tommy Edman, a switch hitter batting right. And delivers outside.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. On a dead sprint, racing back onto the track, and he makes the catch. Back at Globe Life Field, all set for the bottom of the ninth. And here's the first baseman, Jake Berger. Late swing, fouled off. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Tap foul at the plate. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now the third baseman, Josh Young, 1 for 3. In there for strike one.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Just misses there.
Boog, I'm not sure how he took that right there. I mean, that was an incredible two-strike pitch.
On the ground, Edman. And that quickly, 2 away.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Swing and a ground ball. The throw to first. That's the third out. Back in Arlington, on to extra innings. Here's Kike Hernandez. Garcia back to work. Inside. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
Tavares settles under it. He's got it. And a quick out, number 1. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And up next for Los Angeles, Andy Pages. And that is out of play. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Up and in. Now 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And it stays fair. The throw in. Hang out. They cut down the go-ahead run at the plate. Shohei Ohtani. Steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power.
Jackson.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. 2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. Yeah, that's fouled off. Oh, and 2 now. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And we're back. We're in extras here. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Leody Taveras. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. No throw. Safe at third. It's a stolen base. And the winning run is down. Now only 90 feet away.
Now running at third base, number 12.
Swing and miss at 100 miles an hour.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boo. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
1-2.
Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there. Now it's Marcus Semien. Turned on, but foul wide of third.
Two. No balls. 2 strikes. One, two.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Hernandez makes the grab on the run.
Oh, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And that's the third out. And welcome back to the ballpark. 11th inning set to get underway. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Hey.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Shohei to the plate and scores. And they've got the lead in extra innings. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Big RBI for him right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And he makes the catch. And there's one down. Will Smith to the plate.
I feel with the way that Will Smith is able to handle the bat, control the bat head, he's very capable of finding green space and driving in that run.
What a stop. The throw. There's one.
That's an out.
And here is Michael Conforto. Off the plate inside, and that's ball one.
1-0.
Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in, and we're here at the top half of the 11th. Makes the catch, inning over. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Wyatt Langford. Out to short. Fires to first on the run, and they get the out. Big play there to get the leadoff man. Tag out at third, and that's a double play.
Josh Peterson.
And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. We are in the 11th. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
0-2.
That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
In the air, left side. And that is the ball game.
Well, I love the fact they didn't